Your person used to believe you would never let them walk away. In the past, whenever they ghosted or decided to leave, you were always the one to reach out, trying to mend the broken connection. This pattern gave them a sense of security, a belief that no matter what happened, you would always be there, ready to bridge the gap. However, things have changed. You have grown, learned, and realized the importance of self-respect and mutual effort in any relationship. This time, you made a stand. You told them that if they wanted to be a part of your life, they needed to take things more seriously. You would no longer entertain their egotistic behavior or tolerate being taken for granted. Your words were not just empty threats, they were backed by your actions. You demonstrated that in order to elevate any connection to a higher level of commitment, both parties must invest equally, both emotionally and intellectually. A one-sided relationship, where only one person is contributing, is unsustainable and bound to fail in the long run. Your stance made a profound impact on your person. They began to see you in a new light, recognizing your worth and the value you bring to the relationship. They had never imagined that you would just watch them walk away without making an effort to pull them back. But you did, and this was a powerful lesson for them. It made them realize that you are a person of high value, someone who knows their worth and demands to be treated accordingly. This realization has been a significant turning point for your person. They are now praying and reaching out to the universe for another chance with you. They are drained by the karmic cycle they have been stuck in, a cycle that has brought them nothing but dissatisfaction and a lack of fulfillment. They have come to understand that their previous actions and behavior were not just harming you, but also themselves. They are now ready to make amends and do the right things. Your person does not want anyone else to get close to you. The thought of losing you to someone else is unbearable for them. This fear has ignited a new determination within them. They are now focused on aligning their life, their priorities, and their values so that they can come towards you without feeling burdened or guilty. They want to present themselves as someone who is worthy of your time, effort, and love. They are working on themselves, addressing their flaws, and trying to break free from the patterns that have held them back. They are seeking to become a better version of themselves, someone who can contribute equally to a relationship and build a future with you based on mutual respect, trust, and commitment. They are no longer looking for quick fixes or temporary solutions, they are aiming for lasting change and genuine growth. Your person has come to appreciate the depth of your connection and the potential it holds. They now understand that relationships are not just about convenience or momentary pleasure, but about building something meaningful and enduring. They have realized that in order to have a successful relationship, both individuals need to be fully invested and willing to put in the necessary effort. This journey of self-discovery and personal growth has not been easy for them. It has required them to confront their insecurities, face their fears, and acknowledge their mistakes. But through this process, they have gained a deeper understanding of themselves and what they truly want in life. And what they want is you. Your person is now more committed than ever to making things right. They are ready to show you through their actions that they have changed and are capable of being the partner you deserve. They are prepared to put in the work, to be patient, and to earn back your trust. They are hopeful that you will give them another chance, but they also know that they need to prove themselves worthy of it. I just want to hold you now. The longing I feel for you is like nothing I've ever experienced. I never knew what a connection truly meant until I met you. It was love at first sight, a phrase I once thought belonged only in stories and movies. But from the moment our eyes met, I felt something profound, an unspoken bond that transcends the physical realm. It's as if our souls recognized each other instantly. I can feel you on an energetic level, a presence that resonates within me even when you're not physically near. This isn't something I say lightly, nor is it a whimsical notion. There is an undeniable truth to it, something I sense deeply within my core. I'm not lying when I say I've tried to replace you many times, but it never worked out. No matter how hard I tried to move on, no one else could ever fill the void you left behind. Each attempt only made me realize how unique and irreplaceable you are. Talking to others about how I feel has been a challenge. They don't understand our connection, they can't grasp the depth of it. When I try to explain, words fail me. It's as if they are incapable of comprehending the magnitude of what we share. I often wonder if you can pick up on my anger and joy in the same way I feel when you are upset. There are moments when I sense your emotions as clearly as my own, and it makes me believe that our bond is not just emotional but also spiritual. You ignite the fire within me. Your presence stirs something deep inside, a passion and energy that I can't fully describe. It's more than physical attraction, it's a spiritual awakening, a realization of something greater than myself. I don't know how deep our connection runs, but I know it's profound. It's like the roots of a great tree, intertwining and growing stronger over time. This depth is something I cherish and fear simultaneously. It makes me want to spend the rest of my life only with you, exploring this connection and seeing where it leads us. However, our connection isn't without its challenges. It's making others jealous, and I can feel their envy. When you talk to others and give them so much attention, I too get jealous. I can't control these feelings, they arise from a place of deep insecurity and fear of losing you. I hate feeling this way, but it's a testament to how much I care about you and how much you mean to me. This jealousy is a reflection of the intensity of my feelings and the depth of our bond. I am tired of this separation stage. Every moment apart feels like an eternity. I am waiting for both of us to meet again, for that day when we can finally be together without any obstacles standing in our way. The connection we have is unlike anything I have ever experienced in my entire life. It's a once-in-a-lifetime bond, something rare and precious. It has changed me in ways I never thought possible, opened my heart to new depths of love and vulnerability. I haven't forgotten about you, and I never could. You are a constant presence in my thoughts, a beacon of light that guides me through the darkest times. Even when we are apart, I feel your energy, your essence, as if you are right beside me. This separation is painful, but it also makes me appreciate our connection even more. It's a test of our bond, a challenge we must overcome to prove the strength of our love. Our connection is something I hold dear, a treasure that I will protect with all my heart. It's not just about the physical aspect, it's about the spiritual and emotional depth that we share. I believe that we are meant to be together, that our paths are intertwined for a reason. This belief gives me hope and strength, even in the face of adversity. This time, your prolonged silence is unsettling me deeply. As each moment passes without a response, my mind spirals into a whirlwind of doubt and concern. I find myself questioning whether my actions have inflicted more pain upon you than I ever comprehended. Have my words, fueled by anger and frustration, unknowingly driven a wedge between us? Has the weight of my harshness succeeded in overshadowing the warmth of our connection, leaving you in a state of melancholy? These uncertainties gnaw at the corners of my consciousness, leaving me grasping for answers that seem to slip through my fingers like grains of sand. The fear that you may no longer place your trust in me, that my assurances and declarations have lost their potency, grips my heart with a vice-like grip. It is a haunting realization, the thought that the foundation upon which our relationship was built may be crumbling beneath the weight of my own inadequacies. The notion that you might doubt the sincerity of my words, that you may question the authenticity of my promises, fills me with a profound sense of sorrow and regret. Equally distressing is the possibility that you have grown weary of waiting, that the patience you once possessed has been exhausted by the passage of time. The idea that you may no longer be willing to endure the uncertainty and the tumult that accompany our journey together weighs heavily upon me. Have I pushed you too far, tested the limits of your endurance beyond repair? The prospect of facing a future devoid of your presence is a prospect too agonizing to bear. These thoughts, relentless in their assault upon my consciousness, conspire to rob me of peace and tranquility. They weave a tapestry of doubt and anxiety, casting a shadow over even the brightest moments of my existence. I find myself trapped in a labyrinth of my own making, unable to escape the torment of my own thoughts. And yet, amidst the chaos and turmoil that threaten to engulf me, there remains a glimmer of hope, a flicker of light in the darkness. For even as I grapple with the uncertainty of our situation, I am filled with a profound desire to reach out to you, to bridge the chasm that separates us and restore the bond that once bound us together. Though you may seem distant and unattainable, I am determined to break through the barriers that stand between us, to find a way back to the warmth and intimacy we once shared. This time feels different, fraught with a sense of urgency and desperation that I have never before known. It is as though you have slipped through my fingers, disappearing into the ether, leaving behind nothing but a void that threatens to consume me whole. And yet, even as I confront the enormity of the distance that now separates us, I am filled with a sense of determination, a resolve to reclaim what has been lost. For you are not simply a presence in my life, but the very essence of my being, the light that guides me through the darkest of nights. And though the road ahead may be fraught with obstacles and challenges, I am willing to face them head-on, to fight for the love and connection that we once shared. For in the end, it is not the magnitude of our struggles that defines us, but the depth of our commitment to one another, the unwavering belief that love conquers all.